The little pill you sometimes take for allergies or sleep could be quietly dimming the lights on your sharpest memories. It's a startling connection new science is revealing between some of the most common over-the-counter remedies and the long-term health of our brains. It's information that every woman deserves to know, not to be frightened, but to be empowered. Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for years I've dedicated my work to helping women navigate their health with confidence and clarity. My goal today is simple: to walk you through this new research in a way that feels like a conversation with a trusted friend, one that leaves you with clear, positive steps you can take. To start, I would so love to know where our community is gathering from today. Please take a moment to say hello in the comments and tell me where in the world you're watching from. It is a joy to see us all come together. And if this is the kind of conversation you feel is important, I gently invite you to subscribe so you never miss out on vital health updates. Now, we all know the feeling. The pollen count is high, your eyes are watering, your nose won't stop running, and all you want is relief. Or it's 2 in the morning, your mind is racing, and the promise of a full 8 hours of sleep feels like a distant dream. In those moments, we reach for what's easy, what's familiar, what we trust. We open the medicine cabinet and find a little box that promises a solution. Feels so harmless, so helpful. And for short-term relief, it absolutely can be. But what scientists are now discovering is a hidden link, a subtle long-term cost to our cognitive health that's been overlooked for decades. This isn't about causing alarm. It's about pulling back the curtain so you can make the most informed choices for your vibrant future. But how exactly can something so common have such a profound effect on our beautiful, complex brains? It all comes down to a tiny block signal, and understanding it is far simpler than you might think. Let's explore what's really happening inside. Imagine your brain is a massive, incredibly efficient post office. Every second, millions of tiny letters or messages are being sent and received, allowing you to think, remember, and learn. The chemical that acts as the primary mail carrier for memory and learning is called acetylcholine. It picks up a memory, say your granddaughter's birthday, and carries it to the right mailbox in your brain so you can recall it later. It's a flawless system working day in and day out. Now, a certain class of medications has what we call an anticholinergic effect. Think of that word, anticholinergic, as literally meaning against the mail carrier. When you take one of these medications, it's like putting up a roadblock on the mail route. The little mail carrier, acetylcholine, can't deliver its message. The memory can't get to the right mailbox. In the short term, this might just feel like a bit of grogginess or brain fog the next day. You might misplace your keys and laugh it off as a senior moment. But the new research is showing that if these roadblocks are put up consistently, day after day, year after year, some of those mail routes can start to shut down permanently. The brain has to work much harder to find detours, and over time, its communication system can become less efficient, which has now been linked to a significantly higher risk of developing dementia. Now that we understand the how, the most important question is what? Which of these everyday medications are carrying this hidden risk? You might be surprised to see some very familiar names on this list, which we're going to identify one by one right now. This is the heart of our conversation, and I want to share this information with you calmly and clearly. The primary culprits are first-generation antihistamines, which have strong anticholinergic effects. The first and most common one is a medication whose active ingredient is diphenhydramine. You know this by its most famous brand name, Benadryl. It's also the key sleep-inducing ingredient in many nighttime pain relievers like Tylenol PM and Advil PM. The second is doxylamine succinate. This is the active ingredient in sleep aids like Unisom sleep tabs. Again, a very common, over-the-counter choice for those restless nights. Third on our list is an older allergy medication called chlorpheniramine. You'll often find this tucked inside multi-symptom cold and flu formulas, so you might be taking it without even realizing it's there. The fourth is dimenhydrinate, which most of us know as Dramamine, a popular choice for motion sickness. And finally, A broad category of over-the-counter bladder control medications containing oxybutynin can also have these strong effects. Now, here's the part that truly surprised researchers, and it might surprise you too. Many of us think, "Oh, I only take it occasionally, so I'm fine." But the landmark studies showed that the risk for dementia increased significantly for those taking just one of these medications consistently for the equivalent of 3 years. To put that in perspective, taking a single dose every single day for 3 years, or taking it just a few times a week over the course of a decade could put you into that risk category. It's a much lower threshold than many had expected. Does that connection over time surprise you? It's a powerful thought, and I would be interested to hear your reflections on this in the comments. Seeing those familiar names might feel a little unsettling, and that is completely understandable. But please do not feel discouraged. This knowledge is power, and the most important part of this conversation isn't about what to avoid, but what to embrace. So let's shift our focus from the problem to the wonderful, effective, and brain-safe solutions that are waiting for you. This is the hopeful part of our journey together, where we turn knowledge into positive action. Let's start with allergies. The good news is that pharmaceutical science has made incredible progress. The newer, second-generation antihistamines do not have this same brain-fogging anticholinergic effect because they are designed not to cross the blood-brain barrier. You know them by their common names: cetirizine, which is Zyrtec, fexofenadine, which is Allegra, and loratadine, which is Claritin. These are the modern options that let you enjoy a beautiful spring day in the garden without worrying about that next-day brain fog. They are widely available, effective, and are considered much safer for long-term brain health. Another wonderful option is steroid nasal sprays, like Flonase or Nasacort, which work directly in the nasal passages to calm inflammation without affecting your brain's chemistry. Now, for the challenge of sleep. This is often more complex than just taking a pill, but the rewards of finding a natural solution are immense. The gold standard for insomnia is not a medication at all, but a practice called cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI. It's a program that helps you retrain your brain and your habits for better sleep. Beyond that, creating a sanctuary for sleep is key. This means a cool, dark, quiet room. It means turning off screens at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can disrupt your body's natural melatonin production. Gentle, supportive supplements can also be helpful, but always with a doctor's guidance. Low-dose melatonin can help reset your sleep-wake cycle, and magnesium glycinate is known for its calming effects on the nervous system. Even a simple cup of chamomile tea can be a beautiful, soothing bedtime ritual. These alternatives are fantastic tools to have in your wellness toolkit. But having the tools is one thing. Knowing how to build a plan to use them confidently is another. So how do we take all of this important information and turn it into a simple, clear action plan that puts you firmly in the driver's seat of your health? Let's bring it all together. Seeing those names and thinking about making changes might feel overwhelming, but I want you to take a deep breath with me. This isn't about panic. It's about a calm, simple plan. This is where you take back your power. This is about being the CEO of your own health. Your future is far too bright and precious to leave to chance. I want to leave you with a simple 3-step action plan you can start today. First is the review. Sometime this week, I want you to gently and without judgment go to your medicine cabinet and your nightstand. Look at the over-the-counter products you use for sleep, allergies, colds, or even motion sickness. Turn the boxes over and look for those active ingredients we discussed: diphenhydramine, doxylamine, chlorpheniramine. Just make a simple list. No decisions yet, just awareness. The second step is to partner. Your doctor and your pharmacist are your greatest allies on this health journey. They are there to help you. Schedule an appointment, bring your list with you, and open a collaborative conversation. You can say something as simple as, "I've been reading about the long-term brain health risks of anticholinergic medications, and I'd love to review my current over-the-counter remedies with you to make sure I'm choosing the safest options." This language isn't demanding, it's inviting. It shows you're an engaged, informed partner in your own care. The third and final step is to embrace. Embrace the safer alternatives we talked about. Be open to trying a new allergy medication or to building a calming bedtime routine. Your health is not about one single decision, but about the series of small, loving choices you make for yourself every single day. You have spent a lifetime gathering wisdom, experiences, and memories. Those memories are a treasure. Protecting them is one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself and to everyone who loves you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this conversation was helpful, please share it with a friend, a sister, or any woman in your life who you care about. Let's look out for one another. Be well, stay curious, and know that you hold the power to create a healthy and vibrant future. I'll see you in the next video.